I will, yes. Can you hear me? I was asking whether, although the political wrangling around your extended stay in space brought a lot of attention to human spaceflight, some of the political statements raised caused embarrassment to NASA, forced to make denials about various things that were offered and not offered, and sometimes to your astronaut colleagues. Did the politics around your mission make a difficult situation worse?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I talked about how the politics kind of, they don't make it up there when we're trying to make operational decisions. So as the commander of Crew 9, responsible for the safety of this crew and getting them back safely, I can tell you that the entire time up there, I launched with that singular objective of showing up to the station and having to integrate Butch and Suni into a crew with Alex and myself, and then we were planning, from day one to return toward the end of February. That all predicated on the fact that we would have a replacement crew show up and we'd have adequate handover with that crew before we left. That's important to maintain the mission of the International Space Station, to continue pushing research and exploration, and that was never in question the entire time. There were a lot of options that were discussed, and the ground team and the team on the ground, we've alluded to it a couple times already, is gigantic, and everybody was working with singular focus on how do we end the Crew 9 mission at the right time and maintain the safety and the success of the space station mission. Launching in September, given all the unique dynamics surrounding this mission, and coming back originally targeting the end of February and hitting the middle of March, that's pretty much on target if you look at the track record of human spaceflight. It's dynamic, it's challenging, the weather doesn't always cooperate, but we figure out how to make it work.
All right, we will take our next question here in the room.
Fox 26 here in Houston. Welcome back to H-Town. Suni and Butch, both of you all have a long history of being active and athletes, but with that being said, obviously you all spent nearly 9 months in space. What does that recuperation and recovery process look like getting acclimated back here to Earth?
I'll start. I can tell you we have a group of individuals, astronaut strength conditioning and rehabilitation specialists, and we are directly integrated with them day in and day out. They send us protocols to work out, and I can tell you, I'm not as young as I used to be, but I was stronger on space station doing more weight and more reps on exercises than I have in my entire life, because this group of professionals work to get us stronger and stronger and stronger. We're trying to minimize muscle atrophy, minimize our bone loss, so if we go to other planets, the moon and other planets, in the foreseeable future, that we will be able to function when we get there. It's a whole science built around this team of individuals that are working to help us better understand human physiology and what zero gravity does to it and how we can mitigate the effects of the bone loss and the muscle atrophy. So day in and day out, I worked out every single day. We went into quarantine on the 22nd of April. And starting on the 22nd of April, I never missed a single day of workout, because your body can recuperate in zero gravity. It doesn't have the normal stresses of gravity on it all the time. So you work out real hard, you hurt for an hour, and it finally fades away and you're ready to go the next day. So I applaud those individuals. They are making huge gains in the preparation to go beyond low Earth orbit, and it's science that is taking place day in and day out and has for years, and we're still learning and we're still progressing.
Yeah, at like day 265 on the ARED, because it counts all your days that you go into a workout, I was thinking, I wish the hay was in the barn. But every single day, just like Butch is saying, you got to get on the machine and work out. And it actually is a really great stress relief to be able to have that time up there and run or bike or lift weights. It's really great. And the folks that Butch is talking about, is along with the nutritionists, really are looking out for us and making sure that when we get back here to planet Earth with gravity, we'll be able to function. So yeah, it's an adjustment when we get back, and they're here right with us.
You're watching Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. I'm Nick Sturtevant. Right there is a live news conference from Houston, Texas, as the NASA SpaceX Crew 9 members speak, including Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams. That's in Houston, Texas.